Kudankulam nuclear power plant, Bharat Kee Parmanu Saheli, to respected Jayalalitha, Chief Minister Tamil Nadu. Respected Ma'am, Namaskar. This is Dr. Neelam Goyal, Bharat Kee Parmanu Saheli. Ma'am, first of please let me tell the real world knowledge about the nuclear power plants. First, till now, after completion of 14,500 reactor years of nuclear power plants worldwide, no casualty from the concerned general public is being reported. This is a true statement based on national and international reports. Second, in cancer hospitals, the patients are because of their own reasons such like starvation, poverty, bad habits like chew tobacco, drink liquor, and heredity, etc. None of among all patients of cancer disease is due to these nuclear power plants. Third, from the beginning of this mankind via nature means our food, house bricks, cosmic rays, etc. Itself we take 2 to 10 millisievert radiation dose per year, and yet the whole mankind is existing. From one-time X-ray test, CT scan, MRI, we get 0.2 to 200 millisievert. Then it is very much true that 0.01 millisievert from nuclear power plants to the concerned general public can cause any kind of risk. It is a fact. Fourth is, in India, an obstructive environment in the common citizen as well as in the educationalist was seen toward the nuclear power plants during the double shot of nature in Japan. Why? It was very much clear that nature tried to destroy the prosperity of the mankind in Japan, and it succeeded too in this. The nuclear power plants didn't make even a single life harm, rather they have been generating electrical energy for the betterment of their people. The truth is that 30% GDP of Japan depends on the nuclear electrical power. Today, the base of the Japan is a developed country. It's the capacity of generating electrical power as 7,604 units per person per year, as per year 2005, in which the contribution from nuclear source is 35%. If the contribution of nuclear power is taken away, then with the remaining electricity generation, Japan cannot fulfill its present requirements. Today, Japan is a well-developed country because of only by meeting the electrical power requirements. Japanese know very well about the fact that they live on a land of earthquakes, of peak level and of tsunamis. Moreover, they have faced nuclear bomb blast on their land, but instead of escaping from their land, they have chosen not only to live there itself, but also have accepted the truth of the nuclear power plants for their development. Fifth, in India, 700 units per person per year electrical power is being generated from the total available sources, in which from the nuclear source we are producing only 28 units, while in the well-developed countries this data is 5,000 to 15,000 units, and in this the nuclear source is having a contribution of 20% to 83%. Today, most of Indian wishes to go France, Japan and America like well-developed countries for their own reasons. These countries are developed because of their strong capacity in electrical power. And this strong capacity is due to the significant contribution of nuclear source. If the contribution of nuclear power is removed totally, then these countries would have come in the level of poor ones. 6. In India, after going through a study about the importance and the limitations of all available sources for the generation of electrical power, it becomes necessary to use the nuclear source. and why we should not have the right to use this source while this is the safest and clean source of it. 6a. There is no green gas house production from the nuclear power plants. 6b. Where the other industry produces 10 lakh kilogram waste, then of the only 1 kilogram waste from a nuclear power plant. 6c. From these nuclear power plants, the total radioactivity of nature is being reduced rather increased. 6d. During Chernobyl accident, no person from the general public died due to the accident. Instead of this, the media and anti-nuclearists had made the situation so scary and horrible that the concerned general public frightened badly and reached to the depression. Hence, the casualties, they were getting financial aid and any kind of support like anything. And due to this, the public reached in dilemma situation and fallen in bad habits, etc. Hence the casualties. Thus the havoc in Chernobyl was due to the destructive but true-less and non-real world knowledge information of the nuclear power plant accident. 6e. As Kudankulam, the protesters are showing the symbol of cancer. They are fasting to till the death against the nuclear power plants. Why? While the truth is that the nuclear power plants is meant for only and only electrical power production and never for any kind of disease. This is true. Still, the anti-nuclearists with whom support are doing like anything, which is totally negatively based, unrealistic and foolish thing. 7th, for our Indians real betterment, it is very much, even it is at prime, that we should be capable more and most in electrical power generation. And for this, 7a, our economic structure's base or backbone is the electrical power. 7b, India has a plan to achieve a goal of 2000 unit electrical power production from the nuclear source itself by year 2050. 7c, the working producer of our nuclear power plants is so managed and disciplined that they come out as the best industries. 8. According to the theoretical bird knowledge, milk is also having radiation. If a mother had supported to feed milk for her infant, then the whole mankind would have finished at the very first stage itself. But it is existing because the mother knows that her milk is the prime food for her infant, and she has been feeding milk for her infant. Otherwise, her infant would have died within a short time. Hence, in real world, each and every mother feeds her or purchases the milk to her infant. 9. Ma'am, the Indian public do not know about the reality of nuclear power plants. They need for the real world knowledge. 10th, respected ma'am, please make an arrangement and let the general public know about the reality and get rid of the protestation about the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. 11. Respected ma'am, one day loss of money is around 20 crore due to this protestation against the Kudankulam nuclear power plant, and this is loss of India. This type based and unbased protestations against these nuclear power plants may become cause of obstacles in the path of India's electrical power production, and hence obstacles for the development of India, and hence obstacles in the path of the betterment of the living standard of Indians. 12. Respected ma'am, your today's right step will decide a live picture of well-developed India. With regard, Jai Hind.